How can a guy overcome performance anxiety?
It really depends where that performance anxiety is coming from. I think you just need to be very aware. So if you're a guy that's having a lot of performance anxiety, number one, just make sure this is not like organic. Like make sure you're getting enough sleep, make sure you're eating well. Um, if you are actually like medically concerned, then like see a doctor. But if you're just like a young dude that has no problem getting hard, you wake up with boners or you're able to jerk off, but then like in front of a girl, you just can't get it up. It's most likely, yeah, going to be anxiety. It's going to be psychological. And then try to be aware, like slow play that. Like even if you have to do it the next day, sit down with a journal and just think about what is going through your body, your feelings, your emotion, what's going through your mind, what thoughts are popping up during that process. What are you actually anxious about? So if it is like performance, I have a lot of students that I teach to create like sexual authority, to talk to the girl about sex, to try position yourself as someone that's good in bed. That might actually place a lot of pressure on you, right? You might get to the point where you're
Especially if
like,
you're not.
yeah, yeah, especially if you're like new to this, right? Like I've literally had virgin students where I'm like, listen, you're a virgin. That's cool, but you can learn a lot about sex. Like this can be a topic that you actually, believe it or not, know more than guys that have slept with like 10 girls before or 20 girls before. Or you might actually psychologically want to give the girl a better time than guys that have slept with like 300 girls before and don't give a fuck and just want to like fuck and roll over. Just because you're a virgin doesn't mean that you can't have like a good experience here. So I even teach these guys. Like I had a virgin student once on boot camp where the girl was like, "Wow, this is the best sex I've ever had." I'm like, "Bruh, like good shit." Um, but yeah, that can place a lot of pressure on someone. And so it's important then to be able to deal with that. So one thing that I think helps the most is realizing how shit everyone else is. Like the bar, I promise you, is not that high. Speak to women. It's a thing they
Mhm.
complain about every single time that most guys are rubbish. Even when it comes to guys coming too quickly, like I think they're always comparing them. It's like they imagine that every other guy is like fucking for like 4 hours or something. When it comes to like dick size, it's like every guy has like a fucking huge thing like wrapped around, but it's not the case. Okay, you don't need to compare to these extremes. Even if you look at the average time men are having sex, a lot of these studies are like less than 10 minutes, right, for like penetration time. So like you don't actually have to be absolutely incredible. If you get to the point where you can lay the girl down, massage her for like 10 minutes, allow her to relax in her body, and then you slowly start teasing her, and then you eat her out. You don't even have to do it that well. Just eat her out and then grab a vibrator, sit it there, and then keep eating her out. Like she's probably going to come to
Mhm.
the vibrator and you're there and she's going to think it's you. Just doing these things is going to put you in the top 10%. And this is before you pull out your dick, right?
Mhm.
Like, even if you're the type of guy that can't get hard, right? Something to keep in mind is you don't have to, right? If you just fuck her like you're a lesbian, right? Because lesbians will report, or even bisexual women report that sex with women is better than sex with men. And the reason they report that is because these girls go down on them, they listen to them, they understand what their fantasies are. There's a bigger build up there. You don't need a dick for that, right? So you can just get to the point where this girl already is thinking, this is a fucking great experience. I want to see this guy again. And now there's no pressure, right? Now, guess what? Just, yeah, pull your dick out. You're like, I've done what I've done. Even now, if I come in 3 seconds, she's already had a great time. So a lot of the pressure is kind of resolved there. But yeah, the important part is being very aware because it might be your dick size, it might be how long you fuck for, it might be whatever it is. Just really understand what the comparison there is, and then understand how, without that thing that you are anxious about, how can you give her a great time anyway, and then it's gonna make it a lot easier for you.
Yeah, I think that's excellent advice. I think that something that guys also have to attend to is their mindset going in. Just the notion of the phrase performance anxiety. Um, like you're putting on a performance for some chick to measure against you, right? And so this is how they're going into it. They're looking at it like, I have to do something good so that I can get her favor, so I can win her favor, gain validation from her, that all that sort of shit. So you can be technically good, but still be a slave to this kind of thinking. and always be ready to perform better and better and be really good so that she keeps wanting to come back. But really it's just your weak sense of self, your weak emotional control, and needing this girl to find you awesome, right? And that's like the dream of like so many guys. Like I want to be the best she's ever had, right? So she doesn't think about other dudes. And so this just shows you're thinking about other dudes, you're thinking about other dicks, you're thinking about her time with other men, and you're comparing all that to yourself. And I think it's quite healthy to get rid of that sort of comparative thinking, get rid of comparative thinking, and get rid of this notion that you're putting on a performance that she will later be judging. That's always going to keep you in a submissive position to the entire scenario.